What's up guys, this is Ray, and today we're going to talk about the 2020 Japanese anime movie, Pokemon Coco. Well, at least it's called Coco in Japanese. I believe the English title, according to the English Wikipedia page, is Secrets of the Jungle. And, I think both titles are fitting for this movie. But anyway, it's a Pokemon movie. You're gonna watch it for Pokemon. And this movie is directed by Yajima Tetsuo and stars, as usual, Matsumoto Rika and Otani Ikue. And it also features the voice talents of Kamishiraishi Moka and Nakamura Kankuro VI as the titular Coco, and also Zarude, who makes his appearance, a mythical Pokemon who makes his appearance in this movie. But before we dive into this review, if you guys are new to Eiga-Man, I upload reviews and discussions of Japanese movies, including anime movies, every chance that I get. So if you're new to the channel and you did the content, you can support this channel by checking out other videos featured here and also by subscribing. But anyways, yeah, let's hop on to the review. The story follows Ash Ketchum, or as what he's called in Japanese, which I will refer to him through the duration of this video because that's just what I know him as nowadays, Satoshi. So it follows Satoshi and Pikachu, and I believe this takes off from the rebooted timeline that started with I Choose You and continued with, what's it called in English? Everyone's Story. I believe this is the third movie in this rebooted timeline. So anyway, Satoshi and Pikachu venture into this jungle in hopes of finding and catching new Pokemon and befriending them, as what Satoshi and Pikachu often do. And while they're in the jungle, they meet this boy by the name of Coco, who doesn't speak a lick of the same language as Satoshi does. And as a matter of fact, he has lived all his life since he was a baby in the jungle, and he's raised by Zarude, who is a grass dark Pokemon that looks like a gorilla. And actually, an interesting point is that Satoshi and Pikachu kind of get put off to the side. They're not exactly the central characters of this movie, as what you can tell by the title, Coco is the center of the story. Also, his relationship with Zarude. They're at the main focal point. Actually, in the beginning of the movie, you get to see that, there's a lot of Zarude. There's actually a whole tribe of Zarude. They live in this part of the jungle that, inside this big mythical tree with mystic powers. And in the beginning, when Zarude finds Coco, he tries to abandon him, He tries to leave him, but Coco, for some reason, he just keeps catching up and keeps wanting to be with Zarude. And it gets to the point where Zarude devotes his, he pledges that he's going to find Coco's family and reunite him with them. And this kind of determination kind of makes himself exiled from the tribe. It goes against their laws, so they kick him out and they exiled him. So while Zarude is out trying to find Coco's family, all of the attempts of which are unsuccessful, of course, they eventually make a home in the jungle outside of where the tribe is. And in the end, Zarude, he kind of falls for Coco and decides to raise Coco as if he were his own son. But after Satoshi meets Coco, and as we progress through the story, we get to find out that Coco's origins may be tied to this group of scientists who are trying to locate the home of Zarude. And the reason they're trying to locate Zarude's homeland is for, let's just say, questionable purposes. So when I watched Coco in the theaters, I got some pretty cool, whenever you watch a Pokemon movie in the theaters, you get some cool swag. Like I got a Coco Pokemon card for the TCG. I got a download code that lets me download Zarude. When you pre-order your ticket for the movie, you get a code where you can download Zarude and also Shiny Celebi, which I got them both. But you can also, when you watch this movie in the theater, you get a code that you can download Zarude that has the pink scarf of which the daddy Zarude in this movie wears. And I think that was pretty cool. So you can play as the movie Zarude in the game. Anyways, let's talk about the positives of Coco. Animation was good, better than the TV series at the moment, I'd say. Yeah, I think it's the kind of quality you can expect from a Pokemon movie. Although it's not the best, I think the previous entries, the previous two movies had slightly better animation quality, but that, still the quality that's featured in this movie is still pretty good regardless. And you get a mix of Pokemon from different generations. You get Generation 8 Pokemon that are living in this jungle. Some of those of which are Phalanx, there's even Cramorant, and even Squirvent. And this might be a positive or negative depending on what you're looking for in a Pokemon movie, but this movie doesn't stray too much from the typical Pokemon formula. I mean, it's basically Satoshi and Pikachu off on an adventure trying to find Pokemon. You get scatters of Pokemon cuteness throughout the entirety of the movie. You get a few tear-jerking moments here and there, and you get bombarded with this central theme of friendship and working together. Humans and Pokemon. That's in every Pokemon movie, and this movie doesn't steer far at all from that concept. So if you know what you're looking for, you won't be disappointed. But that's really all I have to say about Coco. And to be honest, I was quite disappointed with Coco. I mean, it's a kids movie. It's Pokemon. I mean, I'm an old dude who's watching a Pokemon movie. The reason why I was disappointed is because this movie's plot is exactly, almost to a T, like 95% exactly the same as Disney's Tarzan. You remember the plot to Disney's Tarzan? It's like Tarzan, he was with his parents. They get lost in the jungle. Parents get killed somehow. He was raised by gorillas. Humans find him again. They try to teach him how to talk. And then, Tarzan meets other humans with really questionable intentions. Yeah, that's exactly how Coco plays out. The only difference is that Coco has Pokemon and it has Team Rocket in another kind of cameo-ish appearance. Although they do a lot more in this movie than they've done in the past two movies, which I'll give this movie credit for. But this movie's plot runs almost exactly the same as Tarzan, save for a few magical, fantastical elements towards the end that involve Pokemon's powers. But yeah. Also, for a Pokemon movie, this movie was pretty short on Pokemon battles. I believe there were probably only two or three, and none of them involved trainers fighting trainers. It was just Pokemon brawling in the jungle, and it was kind of disappointing. Also, the use of Celebi, obviously Celebi is a mythical Pokemon. He's not the center of this movie, but for the pre-order tickets to come with a download code for a shiny Celebi, and for him to be featured in his name gets dropped throughout the story, but he only has a very small appearance somewhere, a very small part of the movie. And I thought that kind of usage was kind of a cop-out. I mean, overall, what did I say about Pokemon Coco? As I said before, it's the weaker of this alternate timeline of movies. The weakest, I'm sorry. I Choose You and Everyone's Story is miles better than Coco, I had to say. And, it's just a lift of Tarzan. It's just a rip off Tarzan. It's like, that's the only thing I thought when watching this movie. But they did a few things that were, interesting. Like I said, Satoshi and Pikachu were far from the central characters of this movie. So we get to see a lot more of the spotlight shine on Coco and his journey. Which if you've seen Tarzan, it's pretty much what it is. Except that, he can talk to Pokemon and he thinks he's a Pokemon, but it's exactly like Tarzan. There's no denying that fact. Do I recommend watching it? I mean, sure. If you're a Pokemon fan, if you have time, you won't miss anything if you miss out on this movie. But if it does broadcast in your theaters, maybe you get a download code to get some Zarode or even Daddy Zarode. I'm not entirely sure what they're doing outside of Japan, but I mean, if you have about an hour and a half to kill, this is all right to use it on. Anyways, yes, those are my thoughts on Pokemon, the movie Coco. What did you guys think, or what kind of questions did you guys have? Please let me know in the comment section below, or even if I got any kind of information wrong, feel free to let me know also in the comment section below. You guys are pretty good at that. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Follow me and all the socials. And by all means, if you really dig the content, as I said before, feel free to check out all the other videos featured on the channel, and also by subscribing. And yeah, that's about it for me, guys. And as always, everyone, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to catch you all again in the next video. Take it easy.